Hello my gorgeous friends, Gosia Scarrott here, visibility coach. Guys, today key question I want to ask you, and I am heavily inspired after attending absolutely amazing event today. Shape Your Destiny, organized by amazing Ben Aslop and just whole bunch of amazing speakers. I just feel that my head is just buzzing with ideas. But amongst all amazing inspiration, there's this one question that really stuck in my head, which was about the pleasure. Are you actually afraid of, appreciation or the pain? Actually, to be completely honest with you, I forgot totally the actual question I wrote, but that's what came to my mind, because we very often, before we go out there in the arena, yes, put this Facebook Live and actually share ourselves, our true, stripped from all the layers and vulnerable us out there. Is it actually rejection that we are afraid of, or is it appreciation? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Because I actually started to think a little bit more today about this. When I think about my childhood, I was not appreciated for the fact that I won something, for literally the most proud moment of my life. I was made feel that I don't deserve it. So very often it would be that I put myself out there later on, and I would literally fear that who am I to actually show up? Who am I to speak to people? Who am I to be actually appreciated by people? I am no one to be appreciated. There are more interesting people, more educated, more successful, and more smart and more wise. Yes? Is it not something that you actually would ask yourself, who am I? Who the heck am I, right? And you know what? I was doing this for such a long time. But what you need to realize, what I want you to realize, is that you, the only person you need to be that deserve to speak out, deserve to put that Facebook Live, deserve to share your message, deserve to do public speaking and show up, the only person you need to be to do it is to be you. This entitles you on its own to be out there, be seen, be heard, and be appreciated by people. I truly want you to understand this, because if you keep thinking that you are too small to be appreciated, you are too small to be heard, that no one will even want to hear you, you not only give all control to other people, but actually you take away you from you. I really want you to understand this, because this is so important. We give so much value in other people's hands, and this is just not cool. And you know what? It is only when I overcame this and really started to see my worth that really everything has changed. And I allow myself to think that, hang on, I deserve to be heard. I deserve to win in my life. Okay, I deserve success. And you need to stand in front of mirror every single day and repeat this to you when you look in your eyes in the mirror, and you need to believe that you simply deserve. But above anything, above everything, above, what you really need to believe and what you really need to find is how to be me. Because in order to be speaker, in order to show up, in order to be vulnerable, to speak from your heart authentically, guess who you need to become to do it? The only person you need to become to do it is to be yourself. And I will be talking on the amazing event that is upcoming on the 4th of July with a whole bunch of amazing speakers, one of them being my absolute role model, about the science of being you. About the science of being you. So I will leave you a link below to check the event and to see. And this is such an important message, guys. I want to encourage you today to think, who is me? What does the being me really means to you? okay? Because this absolutely is transformational, and maybe for many of you the topic of science of being me is not for Saturday evening, especially for sunshine, but I am so buzzed up after this whole day of inspirational event that I just need to share it with you. And I want you to understand and believe that the only science you need to master in your life is the science of being you, okay? So guys, ask yourself question, what is being me means to you? I tell you what it means to me. Being me means to me being this most joyful, happy, smiling, effortless, beautiful, acceptable, and just like light-hearted version of me. This is my ultimate me. Of course there is me that is the less like cheerful and stuff, but do I want this part to, does this part empower me in any way? No. So actually my ultimate me, that I feel like me, myself, is the one that actually empowers me, is the one that is just effortless, that just flows with life effortlessly, that doesn't have to like work against me, like judge me, like question if I am worthy. She's just feeling worthy, joyful and happy in her own skin and who she is. That's what being me means. So if I can bring this part as a speaker, this part as a business owner, this part as a friend, yeah, this part as a daughter, as a sister, if I can bring this part, that's exactly what I literally need to do, and that what will actually bring all the rest in a flow in my life, right? So figure out what the ultimate being you really means, and the more you tap into it when you show up online and do the Facebook Live and do the events outside and put yourself out there to your audience to speak in front of them, remember that the only thing you need to be is to be you, okay? It's just to be you, that version. And you need to think, what do I need to do? What do I need to start doing in my life to be that person, to bring more of her? What do I need to do what do I need to stop doing, okay, in my life? Because if I stop doing it, it helped me be that exact person. If you figure it out, that's all you need, okay? The one thing that one person said, and I absolutely love it, I think it was Warren Ryan, he said that if you try to be a speaker, if you want to be a great speaker, you just don't need to be one. And that is the way you become, because you, just being yourself, you can be the best basically version of you in everywhere, as a speaker, as a business owner, as a, like I said, friend, and on and on. So guys, once again, how can you bring this you, the best you, so that you can show up as you everywhere, okay? How can you do it? I leave you with this question today. I am like literally, seriously, I am like buzzed up with emotions and with amazing event today all day, but I just needed to share it, you know? So yeah, guys, this is it. Thanks for joining. Not sure if I say your name right, Moren KG. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, I just was talking about the science of being me, what it is, and how this is the only science we need to master in our life to master everything else. So lots of love, guys. Have a good weekend, and I leave you link to the event in the comments. So click and check. I will be speaking on the 4th of July about exactly this. Thank you so much. Bye.